Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to everyone who is new joining my channel for the first time. I hope you guys gain some useful insights and clarity. And if you do, please don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you to everyone who is already subscribed to my channel. You guys, I appreciate your support and your efforts in tuning in, watching my videos, communicating with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who follows me on Instagram. You guys got a chance to take advantage of a exclusive sale last month for St. Patrick's Day. I offered you guys 50% off of all of my services. And now I would like to announce that I am running another 50% off special for the entire month of April as my way of giving back, saying thank you to you guys. You guys, there is no cap as to how many readings you can purchase or how many readings you can book, and you guys have up to 6 months to book those readings, or 6 months out. You can book them 6 months out. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and begin your tarot reading for April 2020. Now, Sag, I will tell you guys, this spread itself, okay? How I normally shuffle and cut, this spread did not come out that way. But nonetheless, I do feel that you guys are going to gain a lot of insight and clarity from this reading, because that's exactly how I felt once I finally got the cards on the table. All right, so coming into the month of April, you guys have the Four of Swords, and it is in reverse, okay? So I see this from a few different perspectives. From some of you guys need rest. Okay, some of you guys need peace of mind, and some of you are in environments or in situations where it's been very difficult for you to obtain that peace and that clarity. I also feel that some of you are dealing with situations that you still need closure. You know what I mean? I also feel that some of you may be finally coming out of a rest period, or finally coming out a period of healing and a period of rejuvenation. So it may also indicate that that period of healing or that period of rejuvenation may be a little bit delayed, or it may be a little bit difficult for you guys, or it has been thus far. So I see also that this energy feels like internal rest. It feels like internal silence and quiet and solitude. So I do feel that you guys are different in how you're handling this energy. So I will be coming from a couple of different perspectives here. You have the Three of Wands as your role, okay? I'm sorry, you guys. The glare is just, it's the sun. But you have the Three of Wands as your role, and two cards actually fell out for your role. The King of Cups came with it. King of Cups, Three of Wands. And I feel like someone is waiting for someone here. I feel that most of you Sagittarius are in a space where you have opened your heart a lot, you know, and you've matured emotionally in a lot of ways, okay? I feel like a lot of you are finally wanting to commit, but there are a group of you who have now handled your emotions. You went through your healing, you've mastered your emotions, and now you're exploring your options. Now you're stepping out, you're looking to date again. So I do see two different groups of Sagittarius here. Again, one waiting for someone, one waiting for that special someone to come to them, either to come back or either to come to them from a sense of maybe there wasn't necessarily a breakup or a separation, but maybe you guys are just trying to bring that spice and that passion back into the bedroom or back into your relationship. So I do see, either way, Sag, you guys are waiting on something. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting to see the manifestation of your desires, of everything you put your energy into, okay? You have the Knight of Cups as your what to expect. And the Knight of Cups is about falling in love, okay? So I feel that Sagittarius, for the month of April, you guys are head over heels about somebody. You're falling in love with someone. I also feel like this is you guys working with your intuition, especially those visionary capacities, because you guys have generally a talent for clairvoyance and being able to see with your mind's eye. So I do feel like some of you are moving deeper into your visualizations, but I also feel that a lot of you are moving deeper into your emotional realm. You're moving deeper into your feelings, and you're feeling like you want to connect with someone. I do feel like a lot of you are exploring new passions, okay, new interests. I feel like some of you have cultivated a love for something different, something foreign, something new to you. For some of you, this is music. For some of you, this is finding or adapting to, of course, the containment or the confinement that we've been in with the coronavirus. But I feel like you guys are still exploring. You know, you still are learning. You're still getting out there. You're still learning new things and putting your interests out into the world, or as shall I say, you're putting your energies out into the world. And I feel like with this Knight of Cups energy, there's something that you're falling in love with, something new that you've discovered that you're falling in love with, whether it be a person or a thing. You have the Four of Cups, unexpected, okay? So with this Knight of Cups, Four of Cups energy, I feel that this is going a couple of different ways, okay? Again, I'm seeing that I'm having to read this from a lot of different perspectives, so you guys bear with me because I'm getting a lot at one time. So for those of you that's waiting on someone, because this Four Cups indicates waiting too, I feel that the person who's waiting on someone, I feel like you're kind of growing tired of waiting. I feel like you're starting, this energy sits right beneath the Knight of Wands, so I believe you're starting to get impatient. I believe you want more from this person. You want this person to show you how they feel. You want this person to profess their love for you, and you're waiting. You know, at first you were patient, but now you're getting bored. You know, and now you want more because there's this emotion moving within you that's wanting to love, that's wanting to connect with another person and experience that soul connection with another being. Then you have those of you who are exploring your options. You're moving out, you're dating again. You know, maybe you've grown tired of kind of being by yourself and being alone and being in your own little world. So now you're waiting for God to send you the opportunity or to send you a new love connection. And I do feel that it is coming, okay? Don't get impatient. Just continue to rest, relax, and let God, all right? And also, for those of you who are rekindling your relationships, I feel like you guys want more passion. You want more love in the relationship. You want to feel something. Things aren't the way they used to be with your partner. Or maybe your interest is starting to wane. You're starting to get bored with your partner and you're trying to figure out how to spice things up, okay? But what I am seeing here is that you're kind of in a space where you're only viewing things from your perspective. And your partner, I feel that your partner wants more too, you know, but I think both of you may be in a space of just trying to figure out what that is. Or if you already know what it is, maybe you're in the process of trying to figure out how to cultivate that, how to draw that out of your partner, how to draw out more love, more affection, more attention, okay? Because that's what I'm hearing. A lot of you want more attention. You have the Eight of Swords and what will fulfill you, all right? And I feel like this relationship, this falling in love process, the more you think about it, the more stuck you get. The more you think about it, the more you don't know what to do. For those of you waiting on someone to come back, the more you wait, it feels like the longer it takes or the more difficult things become. It also seems that those of you who are waiting to move out into the world and to date again, it feels again, this is the same energy. Now, this energy is the same. It's like the more you wait or the more you want, the more you think about those things, the more difficult the struggle becomes. You start struggling with your mind. You start struggling with all these questions, needing clarity, needing answers. But your mind is immobilizing you, for one, because you're afraid, and for two, because you don't know the outcome, okay? This is Jupiter and Gemini. All right, so lots of mental activity, too much thinking even, okay? And with it being Jupiter and Gemini, I feel like some of you just may want more communication. You know, maybe you want this person to speak up and finally tell you how they feel. But I do feel like this goes both ways because it sits above the Two of Cups. So again, maybe you're wanting more from this person, but maybe you're also in a position to give more as well. You have the Five of Swords here in your focus. And I feel like some of you feel like you're losing the battle. You know, the more you think about it, the more you get stuck. Your mind is just kind of in a space where you're not getting what you want. You're frustrated, you know. I also feel that there was some sort of conflict between you and this person. For those of you who are waiting on someone to come back or trying to reconnect or rekindle. Seems like you guys have been going through a lot of fighting or a lot of conflict. You know, your perspectives are different. And it's not that you necessarily want something different. I really feel like you're all on the same page about what you want. But how that's being communicated, how that's being acted out, you guys are on two different pages in that sense. So I do feel like your mind is kind of in a battlefield right now with this situation, with this relationship thing. And for those of you who are looking to explore relationships or looking to reconnect and date someone new, I feel like there may be a conflict that you need to get over. Maybe this was once was with an ex before, and maybe you're kind of worried that if you reach out and you meet somebody new, that they're going to be the same type of person that you're used to dealing with. Maybe you're afraid to deal with that conflict, or maybe you don't want to argue. You just want to love, you know. So here, I feel like either way, the mind is seeing some sort of battle. It's seeing some sort of struggle, and it's seeing it in terms of winning and losing. Okay, so here, the Five of Swords card to me is about ego. Okay, and you're looking at this from the perspective of you know, if I jump out there and I open myself up emotionally, I'm still gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Or if I reach out to this person and tell them how I feel, they're gonna reject me, because this card is about rejection and denial. So I feel like the more you guys think about this thing, the worse of a position you put yourself in. It's not gonna get you any closer to your goal. You have the Queen of Wands in your finances. So, okay, the Queen of Wands reminds me of a Leo energy, but she's very Sagittarian too, okay? She's very free. She's free to be herself. She loves adventure, all right? So you guys are in this space where you need to allow your passions to move you. You need to get in contact with what your soul wants to do, what is moving you right now in your life, because there's some emotion underneath the surface that's moving you. There's something there that you want to experience. There's something that you really, really love to do. And the more you think about doing this thing that you really love to do, the more immobilized you get. It's just like in the same scenario with the relationships. So with the Queen of Wands, you guys are working on developing confidence, trusting your abilities. I feel like the Queen of Wands also, too, in this case, is about self-sufficiency and relying on your own intuition, relying on the faith and belief in yourself, believing yourself. I feel that there is something that you guys have started that you didn't get a chance to finish. Maybe it was cut off prematurely. Whatever this thing is that you love to do, I feel like you've tried to do it before, or you tried to get your feet wet, or you explored a new way to do this and you got stuck. Okay, so it's time for you to get out of your head, because your head, your mind, your mental state is what's keeping you stuck in this battle. Emotionally, you have the Knight of Wands, all right? So most of you Sagittarius are waiting on another fire sign, okay? That seems to be running. If this is not a fire sign, this person is running in the opposite direction of you right now, the person that you're waiting for. And I'm talking to the ones of you who are reconnecting, or you know, trying to spice things up in the bedroom, or in the relationship. It's like this person is giving you the opposite of what you're looking for, you know. And again, it's a mind game. It's a mind thing, okay? I don't feel like this person right now is really seeing things from the same perspective that you're seeing them from. And I feel like with this Knight of Wands energy and your emotions, again, some of you may be growing impatient with this waiting process. Some of you are growing, you want more passion, and your relationship is growing stale. So some of you are considering, is this even what I want? You know, but this Knight of Wands energy is very passionate. It's a very sexual energy. It's very dynamic. It's very in your face. It's brash, you know, but at the same time, it's very assertive. You know, it's seeking, it wants to feel alive. Okay, so emotionally, you guys want to feel that passion. You want to feel alive. And I feel like you are seeking that passion through connections, through relationship. You have the Two of Cups next to the Knight of Wands in your task. So again, some of you are going to explore dating. Some of you are going to meet new people. You're going to develop new relationships. But I also feel that the moment that you guys find the right mind space, for those of you waiting for this person to come, like, stop pushing them, stop rushing them, and just allow that person to gravitate towards you. Use the power of your attraction, Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? Just attract it. Whatever you chase runs away from you, okay? So this is more about allowing love to flow and come to you in the way that you want it to. So with the Two of Cups, like I said, a lot of you are meeting new people. And with some of you guys meeting these new people, some of you are going to have a hard time connecting emotionally. All right. The Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer, it sits above the Eight of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini. So if you are dating again and there's someone new on the horizon, you guys don't overthink this process. Just allow yourself to go with the flow. Allow yourself to love. Allow yourself to really connect emotionally. Allow yourself to experience that soul connection. For your advice, you guys have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is about you opening your heart, dropping more into your feelings, listening more to your intuition, getting in your heart rather than in your head. I'm not saying that using common sense is not important. It is important here. But ultimately, your head is not getting you where you want to go. It's not giving you the answers that you're looking for. It's not creating the connection that you're looking for. This is only something that you can do by moving through this situation from a place of love and from your heart center. All right, so open up to love. I feel like there's new love on the horizon for you, Sagittarius. And this card also indicates reconnection for me. And it indicates a deepening of love. So for those of you who have grown kind of stale in your relationships, you're going to see that turn up some. You know, you're gonna get what you want, but you need to be patient and you need to get out of your head and stop thinking so much. You know, because the way you're thinking of this thing, it's not going to produce a result that you're looking for. You guys have the Hanging Man as your outcome, which is again, it's about letting go, letting God. All right, but the Hanging Man is also about changing your perspective. The Hanging Man lets me know that you guys have been struggling for a minute with something or someone. Okay, for those of you who this reading more so pertains to career and you've been wanting this career, you've been wanting to follow your passions, but you keep your head you keep overthinking things, or you keep getting caught up in interferences or delays. Let go and let God. For those of you who this is about a relationship, you know, let go and let God, because either way, everything is going to work out according to divine timing. Everything that's happening to you right now is out of your control. So surrender to the divine. Release the attachment. I feel that most of you who are watching this video fall into either one of those categories. And I'm seeing that the majority of you guys are attached to your mind, to thinking, to understanding, to knowing what the outcome is going to be. Especially because you guys are visionary. You guys normally see the outcome and you see the target and then you move towards it, you know. But here with the Hanging Man, I don't think the target, I don't think the way that you're approaching this situation or the way you're moving towards the target is going to get you to that goal. So again, I say be flexible, release attachment. Okay, this is a time to let go and let God, surrender to what's happening. You have in your love oracle soulmates. All right, so again, soul connection. This card is about connecting. It's about partnership. It's about soul contracts and soul agreements. Okay, and I feel like the person that is new for you, Sagittarius, that are looking for someone new that's coming into your life, there's going to be a very deep soul connection with this person. And like I said, in order for the relationship to grow and develop, you gotta get out of the pattern. You gotta get out of fear. Okay, because the fear is immobilizing you. The fear, the mind is not allowing you to connect on a soul level, on an emotional level. You can go deeper, okay? For those of you who are waiting to reconnect with someone or waiting for someone to come back or trying to spruce things up in your relationship, I feel like you and this person are soulmates, okay? I feel like you and this person have a very deep soul connection. And I do feel like you guys are in each other's lives to teach each other something very powerful about passion and about love and about expressing yourselves. Because again, with this Gemini, this Jupiter and Gemini energy, there's a lot of communication here. And with the Four of Cups, I feel like some of you guys aren't getting the communication that you're looking for. So I feel like part of your connection is learning to trust, learning to love, and learning to be confident in love, learning to have faith in love. but also this relationship allows you to explore your passions, okay? It helps you to clarify your desires about what you want and what you don't want in a partner. You guys have the dragonfly above the soulmates card. So again, this card says be lighthearted, you know. Um, it talks about finding things out, bringing things to light. It talks about adaptability, change, and healing. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, I know a lot of you are going through this healing period. Some of you have been resting for too long, but some of you have not been resting enough or healing enough. So that process has been prolonged for you guys, especially if you keep repeating the same mental patterns, or your mind, it seems like you're getting stuck in the mind, and it's just hard for you to let the mind come to a rest so that you can gain the closure you need. But things about dragonflies. Dragonflies have the ability to navigate in multiple dimensions. So I feel like this dragonfly is also connected to this hanging man, because I feel like this dragonfly is really also about perspective and how you guys are looking at this situation. And again, with this sword energy, is usually, it looks like you guys are coming from the perspective of losing. It's like maybe you're limited in how you're connecting with this person emotionally because you feel like you already lost the battle. Your mind has already told you this person is going, it's over with, it's done. Or maybe your mind is going into an ego battle, or maybe you're trying to be a little bit forceful, trying to get this part. You think this person needs to change, okay? But what really needs to change is your perspective, okay? So be the change that you want to see, Sag. In your Moonology cards, you guys have hold your vision, okay? Your commitment is being tested. Don't let pride get in your way. Take time to breathe out. Show the world the real you. And underneath the deck, confidence is your key to success, all right? So, confidence is your key to success. This is not just in relationships, but this is also pertaining to your career and your finances and your general goals overall. You have to be confident. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in your vision. I feel that with this hold your vision card, I don't feel like you guys should give up. Just because this person is not coming as quickly as you'd like them to, or your career is not manifesting as much as you like it to, I feel that you guys need to be patient with this process. It says your commitment is being tested. How much do you really want this thing? How much do you really want this person? Are you really committed? You know, and a part of commitment is holding space when another person is also going through healing or also going through their own natural processes. So I feel like your relationships may be tested during this time period, Sagittarius, but also your commitment to your goals, your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your passions, and your commitment to love. Okay, so don't let pride get in the way, you guys. And with the Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, that energy, Five of Swords, okay? Don't let pride get in the way. And I feel like there's such a huge emphasis on Leo energy here. Leo energy. New moon in Leo, full moon in Leo. You guys, all I can say to you is that sometimes the ego is healthy. You know, there is a healthy perspective from the ego. But sometimes the ego can think of self only. Sometimes the ego can fight battles and cause more conflict than there needs to be. So I feel like you guys should stop struggling with the ego and more so the mind, how you're seeing this thing, how you think this thing should turn out, how you think it should go, what you think this person should be doing. Try to come from a more transcendent perspective of just allowing, just accepting things as they are, and learning to be okay with that process and in this place and with that process. You have take time to breathe out. Again, Four of Swords here. The energy was in reverse. So for those of you who have been avoiding this healing process or avoiding being alone because you're bored and you want connection, or for those of you who have just been running, but not really taking time to meditate and still yourselves, I feel like this is a time for you to breathe out, okay? Time for you to relax, take a deep breath. I also feel that for some of you who are ready to move out of this period, you've done your healing, you're ready to explore your options in the world, you're ready to move forward with your career, your relationships. I feel that now it's time, you know, when you muster up your strength, you breathe in and then you breathe out. And after that out breath, I feel like it's time for you guys to take action, because confidence is your key to success. Be confident in yourself as you're going through the world, as you're going through this phase, as you're moving through life. Be confident. You have show the world the real you. So be yourself. Again, that has to do with confidence, but it also has to do with truth and honesty. Are you being honest with this person that you want? Maybe you've been honest to some capacity, but is your honesty still coming from a place of ego? Are you telling this person what you think they want to hear? You know, have you asked this person, what do they need from you? You know, so communicate. Communication is key here, but so is confidence. Confident communication. You guys are going to have to come from a perspective of being in your power and being in your authentic self as you're navigating this situation. Even in your career, show the world the real you. Show the world your gifts and your talents. With this Queen of Wands energy here, you have a very dynamic skill. You have a dynamic energy. You have a dynamic gift. You have something that makes people stop and look and like, oh, okay. You know, so tap into that. Show the world the real you. I keep hearing be bold. Be courageous. Yeah, you might be afraid. Do it anyway. What's the worst that can happen, you know? I feel that you guys are going to definitely see a lot of changes towards the end of the month as you go throughout this phase. But again, in order for you guys to get the outcome that you're desiring and to make this process a lot easier for yourself, you got to let go of the struggle. Stop struggling with this thing, whether it's your career or a person. In your The Universe Has My Back Oracle, you have my energy. Sorry, you guys. You have my energy creates my reality. All right. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Again, please come from a perspective. Come out of ego, you guys. Come from a perspective of love. Focus on love. Focus on what you want to experience. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. All right. So somehow this experience that you in, somehow your partner is reflecting something to you that may need healing. All right. So again, Hanging Man, look at this thing from a different perspective. Hope is the conduit for miracles. Again, have faith, you guys. When I lean toward love, I am led. Let go. Trust love. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. Now, for some of you may be struggling to keep a person that it's time for you to let go of. And only you and God can understand or recognize whether or not that person is you, okay? But I do feel that your perceptions, your perspective of this whole situation, once you change your perspective, your reality will shift with it. This entire situation will shift with it. So it's a matter of surrender. You guys are learning some lessons this month. One is the lesson of honesty. That's interesting. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So be honest. Like, this goes back to that communication and this person who's not communicating with you the way you want them to. It's so interesting. But you may not be able to get that communication from another person, but you can still be honest in speaking your truth, okay? I do feel like, again, this honesty thing, it is mutual, you know? So even though that if you are involved with somebody who kind of has been caught in a web of lies, or someone who was dishonest with you when you left them, be honest with yourself, because 9 times out of 10, you saw it coming and you avoided it. You know, whether this person is a cheater, because with the Knight of Wands energy, that is a person who, they're not always settled. You know, the Knight of Wands is not the commitment type. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. But you still knew that from the get-go. You know, so be honest with yourself about this process, because it will make the healing a lot easier. You have abundance here. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. You guys, that's self-explanatory. I feel that abundance for you guys comes from, and I mean for everybody, it comes from this advice. Love. Okay, so a love, being in the infinite stream of love, being in a love consciousness allows you to experience more abundance in your world. So you guys choose love, you know. You have purpose here. I know what I am here to do. I feel like a lot of you are trying to find purpose in your relationships. And a lot of you are trying to discover the purpose in your careers, you know. Abundance is available to you. Abundance is a mindset. It's a perspective. It's a perception, you know. And I feel like part of your purpose this month is awakening that abundance mindset. Living from your authentic truth and stepping out, letting the world see who you really, really are, you guys. You also have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order and in divine timing. I'll add that. Self-explanatory. Spirit has a few questions for you guys this month. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Very good question. I feel that for those of you who have been kind of growing tired of a relationship, I feel that there may be some boundaries that need to be strengthened or created, okay, in order for you guys to have a more fulfilling relationship. For those of you that have been in this conflict with your partner, you guys have been arguing, you know, you guys have been on a sort of battlefield. Maybe you guys need to both reconsider your perspectives and draw better boundaries. You know, be mindful of how you allow a person to treat you and be mindful of how you are treating others, okay? You have, who am I ready to forgive? All right. So for whoever this is that hurt you or had you in this battle state of mind, it's time to forgive. Who are you ready to forgive, Sagittarius? I also feel that someone is ready to forgive you, you know, but they may need a little bit more time to process their emotions. But I see the energy of forgiveness here. It's mutual. This Two of Cups lets me know this energy goes both ways. So this reading that I'm giving you is not just for you. It's also for your partner. Do I know all my strengths and am I using them? I feel like this pertains to your career. Are you aware of all your capabilities? Are you aware of all your gifts and your talents, and are you using them? What if it was easy to use your gifts and talents? What if love was easy? What if abundance was easy? What if honesty and patience and purpose all came easy to you? What would your life look like? What type of attitude would you have? Step into that now. What do I resist feeling right now? Okay? So again, you guys, open up to your emotions. With the Four of Cups here, I feel like some of you may be going through, maybe your emotions are providing you with guidance, okay? Because the Knight of Cups sits next to it. Maybe some of you are resisting feeling when you should be listening to your feelings because your feelings are guiding you in the right direction. There are so many different perspectives here. I feel that some of you are resisting feeling the separation or the pain. Some of you are resisting feeling alone. Some of you don't want to feel bored. You don't want to feel like you're by yourself. And instead of resisting those feelings, acknowledge them, recognize them, surrender to them so that you can shift the reality. Because normally, once you surrender to your process, useful insights just come up. Aha moments just come up. Things you never understood become clear, you know? So don't resist your feelings. What excuses am I making right now? Is there an excuse that you're making that's keeping you from communicating with this person and telling them how you feel? Or is there an excuse that you're making to not feel what you feel? Ask yourself, do I believe I am worthy? Do you believe you are worthy of love? Do you believe that you are worthy of abundance? Do you feel that you are worthy to step into the world and show the world the real you and shine your light? Good question, you guys. In the chakra cards, you have seeing, dreams, and third eye. All of this is third eye energy. Seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, clarity, okay? This is about how you are seeing your reality. And again, it's reiterating the spread. But dreams here, with the Knight of Cups, I feel like you guys need to pay attention to the signs that this person is giving you. I feel like you need to pay attention to the messages and the symbols that are coming forth, even in your dreams, especially if you've been dreaming about this person. Pay attention to it. It's guidance. I believe that you guys are going to have to step into a higher perspective. You're going to have to step into a higher perspective in order to be able to see the truth of this situation, because your perception is distorted. It may be clouded with this mental energy that you guys have. That your perspective may be clouded by defeat or fear or just overthinking, but somehow you guys need to be able to separate yourselves a little bit from the way you're thinking about this thing, and allow yourself to feel more so that you can actually see the direction that you're supposed to go in. You can see the purpose of everything that you're going through. For your self-care cards, you guys have spend time with animals. I also feel like you guys can spend time out in nature. If you have a pet, this would be a good time to just get some love from your animals. They are so loving. They really foster unconditional love. But if some of you may decide to actually buy an animal, but I definitely see you guys spending more time with animals this month. You have beauty ritual. Beauty ritual. This is about you finding a practice or crafting a practice, a beauty ritual where you pamper yourself, and it's something that makes you feel good, Sagittarius. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Beautify your body. Some of you ladies may want to go get some lashes and put some lashes on and do your lashes, do your nails. Some of you guys may just get in the mirror and give yourself a haircut or a shave, but give your body some attention. Make it beautiful. Beautify yourselves, you guys. You have health checkup. So you guys, I feel that it's time for you to, of course, get a health checkup if you haven't already, but also for your partners. Maybe you're dealing with someone who may have some health concerns. So health checkup, health is coming up for you guys for this month, and you have soak in a bath. All right. So take a nice hot bath. I feel like this may be just you getting in the water, and that water allows you to tune more into your emotions. I feel like you guys need to drink more water too if you're not already. But take you a nice bath. This woman has crystals. She has her cards. I said cards, her crystals, her aromatherapy, and some of you may be getting into exploring different levels of spirituality. Some of you are going out buying decks, you know, but I do feel like this may be a spiritual bath. So you guys, if you need some recipes for a good spiritual bath, inbox me, email me, leave your comments below, and I'll give you some useful tips. But that is pretty much what I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius. And this is a general reading. So to get more insights on your particular situation, of course, you can book a personal session. And thank you so much for tuning in. You guys, don't forget to click like and subscribe if you gained something useful from this video. And I will see you soon.